Hey, guys, we are welcome all of you, and we are back as well from Mintmesh. I have Ajay with me here, and I am Manish Parma, the Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, and Ajay is our Chief Technology Officer based out of Bangalore. So we wanted to quickly come by and say hello to our guests and audience, and wanted to give a quick update as to where we are. So Ajay, what we are thinking today is, we'll obviously talk a little bit about the industry, and then maybe you can reiterate a little bit about what we are doing on the new feature, which is very interesting, compelling feature that your team is building. So let me quickly get started, and we'll go back and forth a little bit on this discussion. So, you know, Mintmesh is an AI solution for engineers. We help engineers accelerate the work that they do, especially when it comes to comparing supplier responses for the items that they buy. We are also adding a very cool feature where you will be able to compare drawings and identify differences between versions of the supplier drawings or any other drawings that you want to compare. Ajay will talk a little bit about that. But given these two features, we are kind of focusing on the EPC sector, right? The engineering, procurement, construction sector. Now, under this sector, there are several industries like oil and gas, power, solar, commercial real estate, shipbuilding, airport construction and stadiums construction, the large turnkey projects that happen every now and then. Um, so that is where we definitely started off focusing, but we are getting interesting inquiries from other industries as well. And before we get into those industries, I wanted to quickly talk about the state of affairs with the EPC sector, right? The EPC sector definitely was slowing down over the last few years, and with the pandemic, it took a hit, but now things are coming back again. The spend is again steadily improving and increasing. There are a lot of projects that were held up to begin, or they were halted, are now going to be resumed or signed. So there'll be new work happening in this industry. There's a lot of attrition, a lot of tough decisions that some of the EPC clients, the owners and operators had to make during the last year with resource actions. But things are going to start changing given the vaccine development all around the world, not just in the US, but all around the world, in Asia and Europe. Things are going to look better and up and up from here, right? So we are really hoping that the market is going to improve. We have a new president in the United States that is going to have a bearing on state of affairs. We don't know exactly which way it will go, but we are hoping it will be up and up again and on the right direction for us. But so that is what's going on with the EPC sector, the owners and operators, in the oil and gas space sector. We are also getting some inquiries from healthcare services because it seems that there's a lot of comparison work that has to be done there as well, which is manual again, a lot of spreadsheet based work. So we have been thinking about this, and we wanted to put this out there to our viewers. If you look at Rudy, our AI solution, it has basically three core building blocks. The first building block is understand. Second is compare, and third is deliver, right? So if you look at the understand, compare, deliver, the three core functions or the three basic building blocks of our AI solution, we can apply these three core functions to any use case, right? Now we are focusing on the engineers and the engineering use case because we believe it's an underserved industry as far as AI is concerned. But anywhere you need to understand a document, or you guys spend a lot of manual time reading, compiling, comparing, it can be offloaded to Rudy. And once Rudy can understand the context and your document, and it can compare it with any other document, then we can deliver the result in any shape, form you guys want. It could be a score, it could be a ranking, it could be a comparison report, it could be a final report. Whatever you guys think of can be done, right? I want to stretch the imagination of the viewers here a little bit. If you want any solution to understand, compare, and deliver, Rudy can do it for you. And that's where I wanted to bring you in, Ajay, as well, because we are not only talking about comparing documents, but now we are taking it to the next level of comparing drawings, engineering drawings, right? These are complex diagrams. Reminds me of our engineering days when we used to use drafts, those drafting machines and mechanisms to create those drawings. But Ajay, maybe you want to add a little bit on the drawing comparison.
Absolutely right, Anish. So when we first got this opportunity, I was talking to my team saying that, yeah, it is taking me back to not probably to the roots, but probably back to my ages where we started off with the drafter, carrying it from the hostel all the way up to the mechanical engineering rooms, right? So it's absolutely fascinating, this technology, right? As I mean, we were also learning once we got this opportunity to work with one of our customers, right? We were also learning about this beautiful technology out there called computer vision, which can be applied to solve a lot of real world problems in the sense, right? That's where it's really fascinating. Now we are applying it to on a commercial level with respect to helping our engineers be more efficient and not rather spend figuring out like what we used to do in our earlier days. Again, that was another thing, right? Where you have two images next to each other and you find out the difference and take them all across, right? So that is a painstaking job, right? It time consumes time. Whether it is productive enough for the engineers to spend time on that, maybe not. Then I mean, when you really get into the commercial and a professional world, missing out on a difference is also can result in a lot of dollar losses, right? So we're trying to help the organizations and the companies by bringing in computer vision technologies into making the engineers more efficient and help them do things which is more productive and more rewarding for both for the company as well as for them, right? So absolutely fantastic. I'm learning a lot with this technology, right? Beautiful things which I keep reading a lot these days. So now I have a new interest to read about, which is computer vision, right? So excellent work being done by the team on this. Really proud of the team, right? That we're working with, where they are able to step up, understand, and contribute to this whole thing that we're trying to do. And I'm sure this is going to be another big feature that we can. I know, and you get excited when you get calls and everything from different industries. Now we need to be and I think and my team get worried a little bit about, okay, are we going to scale up too much too fast? Right? So we just need we are all excited about it, about this technology. It has multiple different applications. It's just that we need to pace it out in the right way so that we're able to solve the problem in the right spirit and the right way, right? So fantastic technology to work with. I again reiterate, it's a programmer's dream to work on a technology like this, right? So fantastic learning, excellent discussion point that comes in our day-to-day meeting. We're now bringing out statistics to figure out how do we improve the technology on by comparing, by looking at a lot of data. So all those things is going to help to sell this fee, to make help us sell this more and be very competitive in the market, Anish, right? So I'm looking forward for this technology to take Minmesh to the next level overall from a computer, from a customer acceptance and customer delight perspective, right? So absolutely great to work on this technology, Anish.
Great. No, I think that's great, and I think the best part for us, Ajay, like you said, right? We are working on problems that the clients are giving us to solve, right? We are not building any features, any capabilities unless a client asks for it, right? So we are really real time in serving a client's need and delighting them. I think that's great. And when you're talking about reminding of college days, it reminded me as a mechanical engineer, we used to carry that long tube, with a shoulder strap that we used to keep drawings inside of them, and the drafting tools, right? That we carried that drafting tools with us as well. It was good old days. But yeah, we are engineers creating engineering AI solutions for engineers, right? So it is all good. And I know we are adding some interesting features post drawing comparisons also that the team shared with us a couple of days ago.
Hello, I think Anish has still not got over the freezing cold out there at Detroit. Looks like he's still frozen. Anish, are you back? Hello,
There you go.
Anish, can you hear
Am
me?
I?
Hello, Anish. Okay, people out there who are watching us, if anybody, sorry for this drop in transmission from Anish's side. It's strange that now it happens once in a while. So let's just give Anish a minute before we can get restart again. In the meanwhile, again, like what Anish was saying, right? An excellent opportunity out there, interesting feature that we're building, and then we would be yeah, I just got a message from Manish that his PC crashed. So I think we're all looking forward for this year. It has started off really well again for us. We're directly working with the customers, bringing on this brilliant new feature as soon as to the market, and take it forward from there. Otherwise, I'll say bye to you all. Thank you for attending this again and viewing us again, and talk to you soon. Thank you.